Well, it's camping time again. I booked a camping trip back early September, and here it is, October 18th, and we have freezing weather. We've got that cold front that pushed down from the north, and tonight it's going to be 28 degrees here, and I'm right on the lake. Got a little bit of a wind. Right now it's around 11 or 12. I believe it's gonna die down just a bit, but I should still have a wind chill. I'm guessing around 24, 25 at least. Now, what I've done in the pop-up, there's 11 other campers here, and I'm the only one in a pop-up, but so be it. I do have the Reflectix in the window, or in windows, and I've dropped the shades down. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got 2 heaters, and right now it's very comfy. It's like 48 degrees outside. It's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but I've got sleeping bags, I've got blankets, I've got long johns. We'll see how it goes. I've never camped in the 20s. I've camped in the upper 30s. I've actually camped upper 30s in a tent and like to froze to death that night. But we're going to see how it goes. But let me show you real quick how I've got it set up. Okay, so first things first, you can see I've got the Reflectix in the window. I've got them on both sides. This is the north side where the door is, but what I've done, I've also dropped the shades there. I've dropped the shades on the bunk down on this end, and I've dropped the shade on the bunk on this end. I'm probably going to sleep down here tonight. Pull that couch out where the cushions are, and I'll probably sleep down there. I'm also going to cover this door. I've got a one of these survival blankets that's got the aluminum or the shiny side, aluminum, whatever. I'm gonna Velcro that over the door to keep some of the cool air out. These doors on these pop-ups certainly, I don't know if you can even see, there's probably a little light coming through there. So I'm going to put that up, but I've got my heater, got that heater, and I've got this heater. And right now, it's, like I say, it's probably 48 out there now, and I don't know if you can see that. 68 in here at the moment. So 20 degrees difference right now, and I'm only running one heater, and that one is only set on 75 at the moment, and I haven't had it on all afternoon. I got here and set up about 2 o'clock, and it's almost 5 o'clock now, but it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I've never done this before, but I'm kind of excited about it. So we will see. And I was watching a little TV earlier. Yankees in the 5th game against Cleveland, and it was kind of getting out of hand early. 3rd inning, and I think the Yankees were up 4-0 and then 4-1. But like I say, we're going to see how tonight goes. And then it should warm up a little bit Wednesday, and then a lot on Thursday. And I do plan on fishing a little bit on Wednesday afternoon and Thursday as well. But I'll give you an update. Okay, so there's what my door is going to look like tonight. Got that survival blanket over it, tucked in at the bottom. That should be good. Matter of fact, it's a little more toasty in here than I wanted it to be, so I may have to cut that heat way back. But It's still in the 40s right now, so if it gets to 28 like they claim, it'll be a whole different ball game. But the door is blocked, so hopefully we'll have a good, warm, crisp evening to sleep. Well, it's morning. I think the temperature right now is probably about 32 or 33. Got a little breeze coming off the lake. Taking my morning walk. Had a really good night. I was shocked and surprised at how easily it was to keep that camper warm. I think I mentioned I dropped both the shades on the bunk ends, put that Reflectix blanket over the door, and I slept down on the main part of the camper by folding the dinette down and sleeping there on the couch and everything. But temperature early this morning had a wind chill of like 26, and that camper stayed 66 or 67 all night long. I woke up a time or two and checked the thermometer, and it was just fantastic. Actually, I slept with socks on right at first and a t-shirt under the sleeping bag, and the socks had to come off, and then the sleeping bag had to be kicked down to the side a little bit, and I slept just primarily on the sheet. So it was a good night. I actually slept pretty good. And this morning, coffee, pancakes, sausage, a little scrambled egg, all that was fantastic as well. Coffee overlooking the lake. And I'm probably going to try to do a little bit of fishing in a little while after I take this walk and it warms up some. But I was just really surprised and pleased at how easy it was to keep that camper warm. And I'll probably be doing more of that cool weather camping now that I know. I've kind of put it off in the past just because I didn't want to freeze and go through the hassle. But we shall see how the day goes. Right now I'm going to enjoy this walk, probably get a couple miles in, and then start the day for real once it warms up. I think we're probably going to get around 57 today, and the wind's not going to blow near as hard as it did yesterday. So today it's going to get 71. I've actually opened up a little bit of the window, folded the Reflectix down in half. I've still got the plastic up because it's 42, 43 right now, something like that. But it's going to get 70, and the low tonight is only 46. So that's going to feel like a heat wave compared to what I've had. And I will sleep on the bunk end tonight. I've rolled the shades back up, and that'll give me more room and won't feel so crowded. Still have the heater there, and this one, and I'll keep all the Reflectix in the windows, and I'll keep that bunk closed down. But I slept there, dropped the dining table and slept on those cushions there, and it wasn't too bad. But since it's going to be warmer, I'll get on that queen bed there, and that will give me more room to roll and toss and try to get more comfortable, I think. But anyway, that's the way the camper will be set up tonight, and it's just obviously more comfortable when you've got it set up that way. So I'm looking forward to one more night, and then we will head home, I guess. Unfortunately, because I'm gonna miss this view.